Hello. Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm going to let everybody's computers have a whole hot second to catch up. But it's time for reading sprints. I am very excited about it. Yeah. Hi, everybody. How are you? Let's see. So I'm just deciding what I'm trying to read today. I have a list of books I'm supposed to be reading, and I don't want to read any of them. Anyway, hi guys. It's Wednesday. I needed to move it. I had so much to do on Monday, frankly, that it was the best decision I ever made to move reading sprints to Wednesday. It had to happen. And I think probably next week it's also going to be on Wednesday just because Monday is a holiday and I'm off work. And if it's my day off, I think I want to just enjoy my whole day off. So I'll probably do it on Wednesday next week. That's the goal. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hey, Alicia. Hey, Caitlin. Still on Golden Fool and the Dark Forest. Okay, very cool. Yeah, there's several books I'm supposed to be reading, but I don't want to. Anyway, yeah, basically I have 3 books that are options. I'm already there's 3 books, but I'm kind of narrowed it down to 2, but I'll show you guys everything. So I got Springs Arcana by Lilith St. Croix. I have that. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is probably not the one that's gonna get read, even though I do want to read it. It's just not gonna happen. And then I have our book club pick, The Salt Grows Heavy, which is very thin and little, which I'm very excited about because it's not a big commitment. And then I don't have it in front of me. Oh, I got it on my phone though. Patience and Sarah by Isabel Miller, and this is supposed to be for the lesbian readathon, and it's next Friday. I finally have information about it because I realized I didn't get any information about the readathon. I just knew I was reading something. But the live show will be on Beautifully Bookish Bethany's channel next Friday at, I think it starts at 6 p.m. Pacific. So that's 9 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, so I have to read that one and I have to read this one. This one is technically optional. So right now I'm like, I'm gonna do the assigned reading, but I don't know if I have time to do reading just for funsies because I also have so much editing to do. Part of me is just like, why don't I just edit during our sprints? Because I have like a long video that's supposed to come out on Saturday, and I'm about like a third of the way done editing it. So I'm gonna do another third today and another third tomorrow, and then it'll be done. That's my goal. But if I can finish early, I can finish early, and I'll be happy. I'm doing the best I can, you know. Let's see. I agree. I mean, it's still a rough week, honestly, but it's getting slightly better. Basically, like when you're at work, I don't know if everyone uses like Slack at work, but like I just sent an away message that just said no all day. I'm like, for the whole day, my like message was like, please, no, nothing new. I need to get caught up. And everybody left me alone. And I got pretty much caught up because no one gave me something new to do. So progress, but I had to be like, I can't. I have no capacity anymore. So that's good though. I did get caught up on a lot of my backlog stuff. I still have all the new stuff to do, but the backlog is caught up. So progress has been made. It's a wonder when everyone leaves you alone for at least a good solid 4 hours how much work you can do. It's fantastic. Lone Women. Okay, I hope you're enjoying. Oh, good. I'm glad that they finally were able to do it, and hopefully it wasn't so too dramatic. Hello, how are you? Oh, 8 days left on your library loan. Yeah, you know what? That's why I was going to read Springs Arcana because I also have it from the library, the audiobook, and it's due in 6 days. Might as well just return it. It's not gonna happen. I think I might let it wait for a few more days so I could just try to renew it because it doesn't let you renew until it's like 3 days away, which sucks because I hate being that person and like someone's probably in line wanting it and I can't. So like, anyway, we're not gonna get into my like anxiety spiral about fucking library books. It's not a big deal, but like I'm a mess. Ah. There you go. Well, I can't edit and listen to an audiobook because I need to listen to my words that are coming out of my mouth. But yeah. And I don't really like wearing headphones whilst editing, which is weird because I usually a lot of people prefer it. But the thing is they have to be wired headphones. And I don't particularly like using wired headphones if I can help it because I get up and move around too much and I yank them out of my head and then like the computer will get moved and it's just danger zone. So I have like my Bluetooth headphones, but when I edit like with my laptop, I'm using the Bluetooth headphones. There's like a slight lag in the audio, so it makes it very difficult to like fine tune edit because like I talk very fast and I should talk slower, but it's never going to happen. So yeah, usually I just go into a quiet place where no one's around and I'll like listen out loud. That's my method. Yay, yes, the blood draw. Mm-hmm. Yep, I still have so much stuff to do too. A person or people who get trapped inside of a computer in the Slack app. I have not. However, 90s children here. Like I was a child in the 90s. There was a TV show, and part of me thinks I have made it up, but I know I didn't. There was a TV show and it was starring Ryan Seacrest before he was like doing anything. And he was like a cool guy and he got trapped in a computer. And then now he has to like teach kids about like math. Like it was one of those weird like action adventure, but also educational shows. And Ryan Seacrest was stuck in a computer. I remember watching it as a child, and I have not met a single other person who has seen this show, but it did exist. I did look it up on IMDb. It's a real show, but like I have not met a single human besides myself who has watched it. So if you have seen this show, please let me know in the comments because like no one remembers it but me apparently. There you go. Yeah, I mean, Mondays are always like so hectic that like Wednesdays just so much easier to do it on. The time of contempt. Okay. There you go. Well, I hope you finish it in time. Several people are typing. Hey, Amanda. Used to hearing your own voice. Well, I mean, I can't edit without hearing my voice. Like, otherwise, I'm just guessing. It's just, I mean, after a while, I don't want to look at my face either. I don't like editing. I do it and I edit better than I used to because I used to just knock out videos really fast, but not, put any pizzazz in it. And then I started putting pizzazz in it. And then my videos started getting better interaction. So it's like I have to keep doing that, but like it takes longer. I couldn't edit. There's too many cuts, essentially. I don't script. I script like my recaps loosely. Like I have a script and then I'll look at it and be like, okay, this happened. And then I just like freeball it, like just like blah 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 blah, and I just say a bunch of stuff and come up with jokes on the fly a lot of the time. So it's not even like I have like certain markers where I know I need a cut. It's just like I'll make up a joke and I'm like, no, I can think of a better joke, and then I'll do it another take. It's just a whole mess. It's my own fault for being like a chaos human. I should just like try to be less chaotic when I am filming. So when I have to go edit, it will make my life easier. It's just I haven't like mastered that skill yet. 2 books checked out from the library. My Heart is a Chainsaw and The Salt Grows Heavy. Okay. Well, I mean, The Salt Grows Heavy is our book club book, if you're asking which one you should be reading. But yeah, that was short at least. So you could always knock that one out and then go back to My Heart is a Chainsaw. The Ryan Seacrest flashbacks. Being on Kiss. I remember Kiss FM. I mean, it's a Los Angeles station, but now I know it's like all over the country now. Kiss FM, but like it was on a TV show. And it was a weird like 90s kind of tech. Hold on. I'm just going to Google it. I'm on a computer right now. IMDb. Okay, let's go. This was like the early 90s. I'm going to have to go back for a while. Actor. See all. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Now it's not showing up because it only goes back to 1996, and that's for E! News, and obviously he's not doing that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Click. Oh, I think it was called Click, maybe? Host a late 90s game show for kids, but I remember he was like in a computer at one point. I don't know. I'm not going to find it, but I know it existed, and it's weird that I don't see it on the internet anymore, so it's making me very worried. Like I did imagine it, but like I know I didn't. Bullet points. Yeah, I have bullet points. I can't explain it. It's just I'm a chaos person when I'm filming, and it's not. I can't. I wish editing was super easy. And I know everyone's like, oh, just like, give me like half an hour, I'll have it done. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, how do you edit that fast? It's not like I have like super complex editing skills. It's just like my raw material is a big old ball of crazy. I think I should probably just sit down and like try to focus before I film. But like, I am a chaos human. I have the ADHD. It's like impossible. So I don't know. It's not impossible. It's just not something I do. Back to Earth and Black House. Okay, Amanda. She reads Sense and Second Degree Murder. Okay. First one in the series, Pride and Premeditation. I'm loving the pun titles. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't know. It's 3 times the length of the video, essentially. It'll take me to edit it for multiple reasons. One, if I'm doing a final pass, like I'm putting in all of the like the junk and stuff, the pictures and the jokes and the like cuts and everything all at once. Like if I'm doing like a 30-minute raw footage, it'll take me like an hour and a half if I'm sitting there and doing it all. But most of the time I lose focus, and then I'll start going down a rabbit hole on my phone, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm supposed to be editing. So it really takes me closer to like 2.5 hours if you count in like ADHD brain wanders. So yeah, it's like torturous for me to have to do it. And it's weird considering, hi, I'm on the internet making YouTube videos. It's just so hard to like sit still and focus. And so I'm trying my best. Manslaughter Park. Okay, so you'll be like ready to go for when the third one comes out. I love that. I still need to read Mansfield Park though. I don't know. I've read like Emma and Sense and Sensibility and Pride and Prejudice, like the big ones, but I haven't read anything else. And I want to, like Persuasion, Northanger Abbey, and Mansfield Park, I think are the last three. There might be one more. You are a goddess. That was the show. I know, it was real. It was real. That's everyone I hope everyone's very proud of you right now, because like I think I imagine it sometimes because I feel like I'm the only one who ever saw it. And I remember one episode in particular. I don't remember all the episodes. I just remember one because he was stuck in a computer and the kids were like, we figured a way to get you out of the computer. And they're like, and he's like, okay, let's go. And they're like trying to pull him out of the computer and they're pulling him really hard. But it's also like fighting them and it's sucking the kids into the computer. And Ryan Seacrest lets go to like not get the kids trapped in the computer. And then they're like, we're sorry. And he's like, it's okay. And then like, that's the only episode I remember. Ryan Seacrest was trapped in a computer. I feel like this is like the ramblings that would go into a manifesto. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's just like it's literally a reality check for my brain because like, is this real? Because I know it was real and I remember that one episode and I don't remember any other episode. I think it was only on for probably like, I don't even know. They had to have more than one episode. They probably only had like 10 episodes or something. It wasn't a good show. And I didn't have cable growing up as a kid, so I was watching weird stuff whatever they had like on normal like free channels, and like they got creative. So I have all these very vivid memories of all these weird kid shows that like no one remembers but me, and I'm like, did y'all grow up wealthy? I don't get it. But there was that show and this other show that no one remembers but me. It was called Bump in the Night, and it was like claymation. And it was about like monsters that live under your bed, and like they went on adventures and stuff, but like it was a claymation show. It was called Bump in the Night, and I know that one's real because I like Googled it and I found like YouTube clips from the show. So it was a real show, and it is demented and it's horrifying that they like marketed this for children. It's so adult. Maybe it was supposed to be an adult show and they were just showing it on Saturday morning for some reason where kids are watching cartoons. But like as an adult going back and watching it, I'm like, oh my God, who greenlit this? This is, it's just horrifying. But I don't know. I had a weird childhood of TV shows. I never watched like all the Nickelodeon stuff, so I don't have those memories, like Rugrats, and I don't even know what else was around. I think Ah Real Monsters was a thing for a hot minute. I don't remember even the shows because I didn't have the Nickelodeon. But I have a whole like catalog of weird fucking kid shows in my head. So it was Bump in the Night, Reality Check, and there was this other show, and I don't think anyone's seen but me, and it was called Bailey Kipper's POV, and it was about like this teenage kid, and like he always like filmed stuff, so he was like making little movies, and he would put like jokes in them, and it was very weird. It was like, I don't know, maybe it's like a predecessor to like what iCarly was, where they like make videos. Does that make sense? But it was like the early 90s on TV. Well, not the early 90s. I would have been too little. But at least the mid to late 90s. I went down a rabbit hole here. But yeah, I watched a lot of weird shit as a kid. And I think that explains a lot, honestly, about me as an adult. Anyway, on that note, why don't we do a sprint? It's been a weird day. Okay, let's do a sprint. Let me find my duck friend. All right, duck guy. All right, let's do a 30 and we will meet back up starting now. Hi. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, hi everybody. That was our first sprint plus like an additional little smidge. Like a whole other minute. Whoops. It happens. But hi everybody. That was our first sprint. I was like almost done with this chapter and shit was going down. So I am reading Patience and Sarah by Isabel Miller. And I'm on chapter 5. I only have the ebook, so I don't really know. I'm like 27% of the way through the book, we'll say. But anyway, hi. But yeah, I've just been plugging away at it. I like it. I mean, the whole thing was like a classic lesbian literature readathon. And I think this one came out in the 1960s. I could just look it up. What am I doing with myself? Hold on. $1969. So, you know, it feels relatively still like a modern author. Well, I mean, 1969 is still modern era. And it's, I don't know, the pacing is off, I'll say. Mind you, this is for the book club. There will be a live show over on Beautiful Bookish Bethany's channel next Friday night, evening. But yeah, it's just, I don't really know how I feel about it so far. Like, I like it, and I like these characters, and I think it's well written. It's just, the pacing is so off. And I don't know. There's writing issues. But I like it. I'm not that far in yet, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, more classic Nickelodeon, Are Afraid of the Dark, Goosebumps. I liked the Goosebump books as a kid, and there's All Real Monsters, Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life. I never got to watch any of these. Hey, Sharon. Been devouring Give Me More by Sarah Kate. Okay. Same. Like, I have also been DNFing a lot, so if that's making you happy, I'm happy for you. And also, I hope your hair looks lovely. I'm excited to see it. Back to Earth. Great job, Amanda. I love that. Oh, your pup. Oh, my goodness. I love your pup. He's so cute. 20 pages. Fantastic work. Hey, Makeda. How are you? It's been a day. And I don't know, I feel good that I'm actually getting some progress done on a book I have to read, and then I still have a whole bunch of editing to do tonight. But like, I don't know, like I've been more focused in general today. Even though like I don't want to be doing it, I'm able to do it. So there's that. I don't know. It's just been like torturous because I haven't been wanting to read or edit or film or do any of that stuff, but I have to do it. And I'm trying to like change my mindset from like I have to I want to. It's just it's still a work in progress. Warmed up leftovers. Okay. I love that. Fear Street. I didn't read any of the Fear Street, but I remember reading all the Goosebumps. And like me and my friend were like obsessed with the books. I don't really know how many books we actually read. I read a few, but not all of them. And I don't know if she read a single one of them, but we were both like the vibes of Goosebumps. So we built like a clubhouse, and it was like the Goosebumps clubhouse. And we tried to make it spooky. So we got like cardboard and we made like tombstones to put outside of it. We were like R.L. Stein, and like we made little tombstones, and it was the Goosebumps clubhouse. Perhaps we should have been supervised. But I remember it was a fun time. Nice. I love tacos. You do you, honeydew. Food delivered. Ooh, okay. Rereading Kushiel's Dart. Okay. Oh, there is a new book coming out in August. Okay. I have Kushiel's Dart. I just haven't read it. I know I need to. It's like a classic, and I just haven't done it. Yeah, I know. The TV shows I think were a little spooky for me as a kid, but like I watched them anyway and like regretted it. One of those. But like the books I could handle because the books were so outlandish that like it didn't bother me as much, mainly because I didn't see it. And I'm the same way to this day. Like horror movies will fuck me up sometimes, but like horror books don't fuck me up at all. Because I feel like I have more control when I'm reading a book than when I'm watching a movie because I can't control what someone's showing me. What images am I seeing? I don't control that, but I can when I'm reading a book. If that makes any sense. I have heard that, but I haven't read it. I got it from the publisher because I know Tor Books republished it or like reissued it, and they sent me a copy like years ago, and I like just still haven't read it. Mainly because it's long, and I don't know. I'm finding it very difficult to make myself read anything that's not mandatory at the moment. And there's a lot of stuff I want to read. Like there's a lot of good books and I'm like, oh, I really want to read that. And I've like pre-ordered a bunch of stuff and I'm just like, oh my God. Like I cannot be bothered. And I think it's just because I'm working so much that like I don't have the mental capacity to like take on something I don't have to do, which would probably make me happier in the long run. But I just can't be bothered. But there is something coming up next week. Summer officially begins on June 21st. And the company I work for, we have summer Fridays. So every Friday during the season of summer is a half day. So I will have a little extra free time in my life. And yes, I know I'm spoiled because that's like an awesome thing that the company I work for does. They're just like, please enjoy your life a little bit during summer. So it's a half day every Friday, but like, it's just like, that gap, I'm thinking I need the gap just to like have relaxation time and like especially on a weekday. I think it'll make my weekends less of I can't do anything, so I'm going to lay here and stare at the wall all day because I don't have the emotional capacity to do anything. I'm not well. Like, I'm okay, but like yeah. Yay! I know we were weird kids. But yeah, like I love horror movies. It depends on like what kind of horror it is. Like ghost stuff will fuck me up sometimes because I hate jump scares. And they fuck around with the jump scares and I don't want to deal with that. But like most horror stuff I can watch and it's fine. It's just I don't like jump scares, and they do that the most in like haunting movies, like The Haunting in Connecticut and stuff. That's just a jump scare all day, every day. And I think if they didn't do the jump scares, I would be less freaked out by it. So there you go. I just like, but I love like old like 80s slasher movies and stuff. Like I love horror movies. It's just I don't want to be scared. I'm not watching it to be scared. I'm watching it because they're fun. So I think that's the problem is like if I'm actually scared watching the movie, I don't enjoy it. Bit of attention. Yeah. Yeah, because Shields Dart, it's very long, and I'm like, I don't have the capacity. I do want to read it. I don't know. It's also difficult to like skim a complex fantasy world because there's a lot of world building, and I don't think I could skim it, even though I would like want to skim it. Hey, Rich, how are you? Half day Fridays at my old job. I know. We did it last year too. This is my only second year with the company, but like summer Fridays, I'm very excited about them. So it's just like a little extra time and I can get some stuff done or just like have my relax day. So like, I don't feel as bad about doing something on the weekend, like work wise, like with the channel. I don't know. And also I haven't done it yet, but I'm considering making TikToks. I haven't made any yet, but I already have like 50 followers. I feel bad because I appreciate it. It's like, you know, you guys like subscribe, so you just subscribe to everything. And I love that. And I'm so thankful. But like, I wish I had any content on it. You know, I don't have any content. So I was like, I should just make some. And like, I think it would be fun creatively to do stuff on my TikTok that's not like necessarily book related, because I have all these different interests that aren't books, and I don't see where I would put them necessarily on this channel. Like I don't want to make them related to books, essentially. Um yeah, it's just I think I'm just Amanda Venture on it. You'll find me. But basically I have a lot of interests that aren't books, and I don't really want to like make my interest make sense for books. I don't want to force it. So I think it'd be fun to make like TikToks about like other stuff to get like that creative juices out, because I think like it would be fun and also refreshing, because like there's only so many things you can talk about with books. And I'm just like not reading as much as I used to. I'm like less interested in a lot of books in general. So yeah, I've been like wanting to do other types of content. I'm excited about it. Hey, Larissa. Ooh, Dorinda Jones. Okay. Hera Witch is older. Yep, she is. I love it. A little bit. It's mainly just going to be whatever my current hyperfixation is. Like right now, it's currently fragrances. I've been like learning a lot about perfume, the science of it. Also, like I have a fairly large collection. So I think it'd be fun to make videos about like my perfume collection and like make jokes and stuff. And then like I also have a hyperfixation for watches. Like I love timepieces. I have like so many watches. Like I have way more watches than I have wrists. So I think it might be fun to make like watch content, and I like love wine and just do like wine content, and like also books too, probably, because like books is such a big part of my personality. But like wine, watches, and fragrances, I don't really have a place for on the book channel. So I think it might be fun to just do like short form content, so I could just like make everyone listen to me talk about whatever I'm hyper fixated on. So that was like my big idea I had, and I have set up the account. I just need to make the TikToks, but I don't know how to make TikToks yet. So I might experiment this weekend with it and see if I could figure it out, because I don't think they need to be elaborate, but like I would like to do it. And I'll probably like repost on YouTube and Instagram and stuff for shorts. So they will be around and everyone can see them. Just in case you don't have TikTok, I'll probably repost to YouTube as well. Yes, I'm the collection. It's like, it's over there. You guys can't see it, but it's I have many. Not like some of those like perfume TikTokers who have like 600 bottles. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to get the 600 bottles. Dear Lord. But like, I probably have at least 50, which is still a lot. And like, the thing about perfumes is that they keep making new ones. And like, I am a champion at finding a good deal. Like, gray market, I love it. Like, I am so good at finding good deals and stuff. So like I refuse to pay full price unless I have to. Let's see. Hold on. I lost where I was with this. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you. I just don't do a lot of them. Like I'm tempted to sometimes, but also sometimes I'm just like, I just want to live my life and not have to film it. Does that make sense? Like when I went on vacation, I was like, oh, maybe I should do a vacation blog, but I'm like, I don't want to have to like film everything. So I don't do them a lot, but I might, I don't know. They're easy to edit, surprisingly. They're so easy to edit. I love doing them because like it's just a bunch of little clips and I just stick them together. It's so easy to edit. So perhaps so. Thank you. And you are adorable, Rachel. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, and I appreciate that you did do that. Thank you so much. Racks from Ribby Pal collection. Okay. Favorite scent type? I don't know. Like, I feel like white florals is like the pumpkin spice latte of fragrances because it's so basic, but like white florals go well with everything. So I would say warm white florals is probably a safe bet. I've been blind buying a lot of stuff recently, and I've so far so good. Like I haven't got anything like I really dislike. Um, like my favorite perfume at the moment is depends what mood I'm in, but I'm thinking in general, like I'll always like it is Mon Paris by Yves Saint Laurent. I very much like it. It's like classy. It's a classy, pretty, elegant fragrance. And then like the other side of me, you know, the naughty part of the naughty librarian, there was this perfume. I was obsessed with it and I wanted to get it. And then Greg bought it for me because he's also obsessed with it because he likes how it smells a lot. And it's La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. And it just came in the mail today. So now I have it. And like, it straight up smells slutty in like the best way possible. So it depends what mood I'm in. But yes, I have lots of like hard opinions and I think I should make TikToks. There you go. Yeah, that's what it was also. I'm like, I don't need to share everything, but you know, it's content. But I'm like, I also don't want to make everything content. Yeah. Yeah. I have. I'm not obsessed with it. It's like 17 bucks a month to get like a travel size vial. It's basically just a decant. They have the perfume there, they decant it into a travel vial and they send it to you. Mind you, it's like fancy. They have like labels and like their own packaging and everything, but it's just like a decant, which is nice. Like if you just want to try out a bunch of different stuff, but realistically, like you could try out that stuff for cheaper. And it's cool that it's a subscription. I like the idea of it. It's just I don't know if it's necessarily like the vibe for me. Like I looked at it, but like you can order sample sizes if you just want to try it and see if you like it. You can get those on eBay for like $3. Like a little tiny sample size, or you can get like the full sizes for cheap on gray market. So it's like it's good. I like it. I don't know. Maybe that'll be content. I'll try it out for a month or two. But also, I thought they would have a wider selection to choose from because I'm like, oh, they have like thousands of fragrances. No, they don't. They're liars. Like, unless I just couldn't find them on their website when I scrolled through everything, like there wasn't that many, and not a lot that I really necessarily wanted to try super hard. So yeah, it exists. I know that. So I am tempted just to see if I like it or not. We'll see. Anyway, on that note, like I'm just excited about it because it's a current hyperfixation, and like don't get me started. And like James Bond, oh my gosh, if you guys start me on that, I will never shut up. So it's like I might as well make TikToks about it. Someone will want to hear me ramble. But yeah, let's do a sprint. We've been chit-chatting for a hot minute. But yeah, hold on. Are they a scent subscription? I know they're a dupe house, and Dossier is like very nice dupes. But I don't know if they're a subscription. I have to look into it. But yeah, they make nice things. My brain just stopped functioning. Hold on. All right. Duck friend. I found a different duck friend. It's not our normal one, but this one kind of came up on accident when I went over on the last sprint. So I was like, let's maybe do a different one. Okay, so let's do a 30. And we're going to go ahead and start it. And now. Hello. A gentle coming back. I didn't overread this sprint. I'm not exactly sure how far I am into the book. I'm like nearly 50%, like 48% in. So far, so good. But yeah, I'm reading it along. Things are happening. It's a mandatory read for the historical lesbian romance readathon. I don't know if it has a better name than that. Let's see. Sorry, my throat. Oh, Sandbird dossier. Yeah. Oh, love that. I had to figure out dinner. I haven't yet, but I have food in the house, so I'll come up with some concoction for dinner. But yeah, so far so good. I'm getting my reading done. I feel better when I actually get my work done. It's just hard getting work done because usually I'm in like just a spiral where I stare at the wall because I have so many things to do. I can't do any of them. But if I just do one of them, I feel better. I'm not well, but it's okay. Sharon, awesome. 8%. Love that. So, yeah. Also have a tiger on my shirt. I don't know if everyone saw that. Yeah. I don't know. That's it. I did all of the reading I wanted to do today, so I feel pretty proud of myself for getting it done. I still have to finish it, and I have to read our book club book, which is officially on my desk. So it's right next to me, and it's so short. It is only 97 pages. I can read this like in an hour probably. So we will knock that out and be good with it. And it will be my first book by Cassandra Khaw. I don't know if you guys have read Nothing But Blackened Teeth by this author, but that's like the other book they wrote. And I really wanted to read that one, but I have heard mixed reviews. So I am excited to try something shorter first to see if I like the writing style. But this is our book club pick. And then as soon as I'm done with my required reading, then I have like time I could read more or not. I'm like giving myself some grace here. But I think I'm going to force myself in a good way to finally read Monroe by Kresley Cole because it's been over a year. I just need to do it. So it's going to happen. I'm putting it into the universe that I'm actually going to do it. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure I'm going to very much enjoy it. It's just doing it is hard to do. 66%. Awesome. Deciding what to eat. Mm-hmm. The food, even. Yep. I mean, it is, I hate to use the term blessing, but like it's a blessing. You have like food options is available to you all the time. So like I get that. It's a nice feeling to have. But I have so many like I went grocery shopping. I have food. I should eat here and save the money and all the hassle and everything. Just make something here because I have all this food. I just need to do it. Blackened Teeth. Yeah. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people have really liked it, and then some people have like just hated it. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but hey, it's only 97 pages, so it's not a long time to suffer. It's like an hour of reading because I can like realistically read about 50 pages an hour or in 30 minutes. Right? Yeah, that math, it's hard. But yeah, I'm around like 50-ish in 30 minutes. So yeah, I never do that in an hour. I can knock it out. We'll see. For sure. I'm usually pretty decisive though, luckily. I'm just like this. I just make a decision and go with it because I can always make more decisions later. One of those. But yeah. La la la. Those are our sprints for tonight. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I will be back again next week, likely on it's going to be on Wednesday. Like, let's be real. It's going to be on Wednesday. Monday is a holiday. I'm off work. I want to enjoy my day. La la la. I don't want to have to like stop my day to do reading sprints. Not that I don't enjoy hanging out with all of you, but I think you guys get it. So I'll be back on Wednesday for more sprints. And yeah, I think that's about it. And then the next week after that, it'll be on Monday again for sure. So anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me and letting me like ramble about all kinds of stuff. You guys are the best. Thank you for being so kind. Ooh, thunderstorms. Sending you good vibes. I hope everything turns out okay. Amanda, thanks for coming and hanging out. Take care, you too. Yay, it is great to hang out. All right, everybody. I will see you guys again next week. And that is all. All right. Goodbye.